Young Movie Critic here, ready to do a review you've been waiting for.
Say hello to my little friend!
Air Force One. Now that's a great movie. It's got everything from guns to terrorists to Harrison Ford and has Gary Oldman. Badass. This highly anticipated film kicked ass in the box office, making over $300 million worldwide. This movie was directed by Wolfgang Peterson, who also directed Poseidon, The Perfect Storm, and many more. Air Force One is one of those movies where you root for the bad guy, just because he's like so damn badass. Harrison Ford plays President Jim Marshall, who gets pissed off at the Russians for doing bad things. He changes his policy, and by doing so, he ended up getting Ivan, played by Gary Oldman, angry. And also, before I continue, I also want to say, don't be a douche and comment telling me I said that wrong, because I really don't give a shit. In response, he decides to act like the impossible takeover of the world's most secure airline, hint hint, with the help of a random Secret Service agent named Gibbs. Yeah, Gibbs. No first name. I don't know why the government hires someone for the president named Gibbs. Really? I don't know what the parents were thinking. The doctor's like, okay, here's your new kid. What are you gonna name him? And they're like, well, we were thinking of Gibbs. And the doctor's just laughing his ass off, going crazy, okay, you're joking, right? No, that's the perfect name. So pretty much he's like, you're not gonna give your kid a first name? And the parents just like, nah, man. First names are totally overrated. I don't want my kid to have one because he's special. He's like Jesus. Well, anyway, Gibbs and the Russian extremists take over the plane, and the president really gets pissed off that they interrupted his football game. So he goes all Rambo on their ass. With the help of a fax machine, he ends up saving the day. Yeah, thanks, fax machine. You just saved, everyone on that plane. And, pretty much, I just want to say there are a few problems with this movie. Starting with the fact that it felt like the movie was dragging on and on and on. I mean, you think Ivan was killed? You would end it right there, credits, stab, credits. Even though he wasn't stabbed, you just want to go stab him in the, in the forehead, right there, and then you hear the music come on, and it's like,
thank you for watching the film, blah blah blah.
That's definitely what I would do. Instead, they have random MiGs attack, which would be an act of war, no? The F-16 start to, jerk around, and one of them gets killed. Yeah, good going, retard. And, it wouldn't have happened if he would actually pay attention for once and not be sleeping in the air. And then they try to one-up themselves with something, and I'm not even sure it's possible. I'm not even going to talk about it. Since they still haven't found out that douche Gibbs betrayed them, he decides to just kill them. The really funny part is when he goes to the damn gunpoint and he aims at the president. He's like, he's all like, yo, give me the parachute. If you don't, I'll kill you. I will kill you. And he's just like, the hell is going on here? So he's just like, has him right there, the gun right at his head. He's like, I'm gonna pull this trigger. And he's like, you do that, you have fun with that. It's like, I trust you with my life, but you're just gonna pull a trigger on me. So, if he did that, he would have lived. But instead, he lets the president beat the shit out of him and escape unharmed. And it's pretty funny because he stays on the plane and it crashes into the sea. Ba-bum-bum, he's dead, and everyone lives happily ever after. I guess you can say that, except for him, because he went into the sea and he's bye-bye. Also, every half an hour, the Ivan, he kills a hostage on the plane. So that's pretty much a downside. But come on, if you really don't want to die, she would have said this, and this is one of the hostage, so just watch this. I mean, really, I think anyone would do that, because that's common sense. And anyway, this movie is really just absolutely amazing. And if you haven't seen it yet, what the hell are you doing here? Go watch it, or Ivan will come and kill you. And I give this my badass movie pick 5.5 out of 5 star. This is Young Movie Critic signing out.
Visit directormatt21.com/YoungMovieCritic for more reviews and even submit your own idea for a review.